Hi, I'm Sandra Zimmer. I'm the creator of the Zimmer Method, which is a system for transforming stage fright and fear of public speaking into authentic presence. If you have stage fright or fear of public speaking or performance anxiety, you can actually learn to use your tension, the tension of being the center of attention, to hack the flow state for public speaking. Steven Kotler is the man who has collected all of the data about the science of the flow state, and he has written a book called The Rise of Superman, which articulates the stages in the flow process, how to get into the flow state. So in this video, I am going to share some of what I'm learning from Steven Kotler's book and share with you how the Zimmer Method can actually help you hack the flow state for public speaking. So first, the flow state. The flow state is the optimal performance state, what some people call getting into the zone. It's the state where you are in total control, where everything just flows and happens automatically. You don't have to think about it. In the flow state, there's no self-consciousness, just self-awareness and a sense of being connected to something bigger than yourself. It is a totally positive experience where you are in the moment step by step. There are actually four states, not four states, but four stages in the flow process: struggle, release, flow state, and recovery. In the struggle stage, you are just in over your head. It's way beyond your capacity to handle, and you can't figure out how to control it. So that takes you into the second stage, which is the release stage, where you just let go. You can't do anything else, so you let go of control. And that drives your attention into the moment, so you become totally present in the moment in the release stage. And that triggers the actual flow state, where everything just happens automatically. You just are flowing from one thought and one action to the next without really having to think about it. The recovery stage actually happens after the fact, when you're in sleep. In sleep, you process the experience, you integrate the experience, and you create a new sense of normal and a new memory of what's possible. The Zimmer Method guides you through all four of these stages to get you into the flow state, into the zone for public speaking or speaking in groups or meetings or presentations. So we start with the struggle stage. We allow ourselves to be the center of attention and just wrestle with the tension and the anxiety that gets stirred up inside the body and the mind. And then I guide you to focus on paying attention to the tension inside. So we kind of detach and become the observer of the tension and the anxiety. And when we do that, that drives us into the moment. So we are totally in the moment, and the tension just oftentimes just dissolves, putting us into the flow state. So all of a sudden, there we are, standing in front of the group, feeling much more comfortable to be who we are. And then speech begins to flow easily in that state. I found it much easier to train people for public speaking when they're in a bit of a flow state. The recovery stage happens in between classes. People go home, they go to sleep, and they integrate the experience they had in front of the group in class. So the ability to be comfortable at the center of attention in front of a group begins to be a new sense of normal. It begins to be integrated, and you have a new memory that's much more positive about being the center of attention and speaking. And so that's it. That's how the Zimmer Method guides you through the stages to get into the flow state, to hack the flow state for public speaking. For 25 years, I have been saying that People who have the most tension and anxiety about speaking have the potential to be brilliant speakers because they have the feelings. Their feelings are up to the surface, where they can be used to create a genuine emotional connection with listeners. If you can get that tension to move into a flow in your body, then you can use that energy to reach out and make real connection with people and allow your speech to flow. Steven Kotler says that once you know the stages of the flow process, that you don't have to get stuck in the struggle stage. You can actually use the struggle to hack the flow for getting into the flow state, to hack the experience to get into the flow state. Well, I say that the tension of being the center of attention for speaking or presenting is the perfect opportunity to hack the flow state and be able to get into that state for public speaking. I believe that the Zimmer Method guides you through the same stages of the flow cycle process so you can learn to transform the tension of being the center of attention into authentic presence. So you can learn to connect with an authentic style of speaking that allows you to just flow your speech. If you think that the Zimmer Method might be the right process for you, I invite you to check us out at www.self-expression.com or give me a call. I'm Sandra Zimmer. Thanks so much for watching.